grade 5, 6s, we are on day 3. It's a little lower again, so of where I could get my chart paper. So you won't see me, but you're going to see the corrections that I am going to make. And as we start today, it says after supper, which means that time has passed and we're at a new scene. So we are going to indent. And after supper is a prepositional phrase, which is a great way that we've talked about in writing of how we can begin. And prepositional phrases, we always have to say if it's 5 or more words, it's for sure going to have a comma. Otherwise, we do the pause test. So if I say, after supper, King Morton peremptorily ordered Dorinda to set up, I don't really pause there. So I'm actually going to get rid of the comma here. And then I'm going to find my first verb, which is ordered. Who ordered? King Morton is going to order, and I hope you capitalize King and Morton. Peremptorily is our word for today, and it means without room for refusal. Okay? Meaning it's happening, you have to obey him. There's no option to say no to King Morton right now. He's going to order Dorinda to set up Arthur, all these names, in the gold room. And we're going to capitalize this as the name of the room. So King Morton, all the way to gold room is our MC for our first sentence. Then we have velvet carpeted the floor. So we've got the verb is carpeted. Who carpeted? Velvet. So we've got velvet carpeted the floor. That's a main clause. That can stand alone as a sentence. And then we have silk blanketed the bed. Blanketed is the verb. Who's blanketing? Silk. Again, that can stand alone as a sentence. Silk blanketed the bed. So we've got two MCs, and we've talked about how can we join two MCs. All we have in here is a comma. And remember what we said? We had to do comma, and we had to add the word and. Now, I had said about there was hardly any times that I was really going to teach you guys how to use a semicolon. But this is actually a perfect example because it's describing the room and they both go together. Velvet carpeted the floor and silk blanketed the bed. So in this case, you could do a comma and, but I'm also going to say this is the day you could use a semicolon. So a dot and then like a comma underneath. I'm not sure if you can see it there. I'll do one right here. So you could use a semicolon in this case. Get rid of the comma and just put in a semicolon if you wanted to in this case. Okay, let's finish this off. We could say could tell is our verb. Who could tell? Arthur. So that's our subject there. And then we said he could tell, which is the main clause here. And then he was going to relish his palace stay. That can't stand alone as a sentence, so this is going to be a DC. Because it's kind of implied that it's going to say he could tell that he was going to relish his palace. That's why it's going to be a DC. That is sort of implied in there. Was going is the verb, and he is the subject. Oh, and prepositions. We have in the gold room. Okay. And I think that was it. If you need any more time to finish up, just hit pause and keep a look at the screen to make sure you've got everything that we are going through there. Okay? And we will see you tomorrow.